Hi guys, it is Joel here and welcome to this 8th episode of Building Bayern. So I haven't done one of these in a while and I'm sorry about that. I've just been really busy with other stuff like pink slips. And we are going to make a comeback, however, so there's going to be a double upload today unless something drastically goes wrong. I always say this, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get a double episode out, and I don't, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm pretty sure there will be a double episode out today, and maybe a pack opening tomorrow. Tell me if what you want to see. Anyway, so as you can see there, we have signed that right mid, Silva. We're not going to play him in the first game or anything like that, but he will come in eventually, because Müller is sort of quite disappointing for me, really. He's not really living up to his potential, what I thought he'd play like. I mean, admittedly, he's only on 5 chemistry. However, I think he still should be a lot better than he actually has, as he hasn't even scored and he's played at least 7 games. But as you can see here, we have bought Jerome Boateng also, so our defense has been improved massively. Bad Super wasn't cutting it for me, and I actually think what's his name, Van Boyten is probably better than Badstu, but even though he massively lacks the pace, he's like 6'6", and he's so good from corners, and he's always in the right place at the right time. So I actually prefer him to Badstu, which is a bit of a surprise. So we do get into the first game here, and he scores early on with Hatem Ben Arfa, and that's a very nice volley from him. But we do come back here with an own goal. I believe had he not headed it into his own net, then Pizarro was lurking to make it, but Vertonghen does head it into his own net, unfortunately for him. He comes up back, however, with Schürrle, a nice little dink over my keeper, making it 2-1. We again draw things up with Pizarro, a great header there, really did well. And then here, he outmuscles David Luiz, gets round him, and finesses it round the keeper with absolute ease. I could not believe that happened, making it 3-2, winning the game. I was so delighted with that. I was just like, how on earth has he just done that with David Luiz? It doesn't make sense. That just proves how much of a beast Pizarro is. So as you can see there, we absolutely bossed that division. 5 wins out of 5 games, get the 15 points, and I'll take those 4,000 coins, I believe. Thank you very much. And we go straight into Division 8. I want to say Division 8. Well, yes, it's Division 8. Come up against this absolutely insane BPL 4-1-2-1-2 team. A very, very good team indeed. Sturridge and Jovetic are both very, very good players. But we are the first to open the scoring there with Shaqiri. Sort of hits it into an open goal from a deflection. Unfortunately, though, as I just said, Sturridge is so strong, so fast. And he comes back and draws things up. And that is how the game ends. So sort of disappointing that we only drew that game. But, you know, we can't have it all. And we started the division off okay, I guess. I mean, it could have been worse. So we do go into some trading now. So that Dumbia we picked up for 650 coins, sold him for 850. And then you're probably overwhelmed by how many players I have in here. All these players, I didn't get to record picking them up because I just wouldn't have been practical for me. However, I did pick them all up from 600 to 700 coins, no more for any of them. And they all sold for about 700 to 800, and some even sold for 850. So some very good profit there. I was very happy with that. Just about 100 coins on each player. But, you know, at this stage, I can't really complain. We do have a few more players yet to sell, and this Suso I actually picked up for 1,100. So we should make about 250 coins on him. So we go into the last game of this episode, and we're against a 4-1-2-1-2. It's team. He's got a few Belgians in there in the form of Lukaku and Benteke. Not a very rare partnership. We do come up against those two a lot, and he does take the lead here with Aruna Kona, who is a massively OP player in this game, and he is just very OP, as I have said. So Benteke here running down the wing. I don't really see much of a problem at first, and Kone gets into a good position, and he heads it right across. Well, not really across to the back post. It was a great header. I could not believe he managed to do that. I was like, what? But we do come back here, luckily. Javi Martinez putting over to Shaqiri, who puts it to the back post, and Thiago with the bicycle kick. It was sort of a bicycle acrobatic effort. I don't know how you'd call that, but whatever. It was pretty nice nonetheless. However, we got some EA cheese. Yes, we have to have some, like, pretty much every episode. Look at this. Comes out to Fellaini. And oh my god, Boateng, what are you doing? He deflects it into his own net. My keeper would have had that absolutely no problem had he not decided to deflect it. But we do come back here. A brilliant passing move. I wanted to put it all in there because that was just absolutely fantastic in my very humble opinion. Put it finally out wide to Müller, who does some good work. Cuts back and then back on himself. Whips it in. And of course, Pizarro heads that home in the 87th minute, giving us a little dash of hope. We're like, oh, can we get the win? No, we can't. Unfortunately, we weren't able to even get the draw there. We do lose that game, which is massively disappointing as we don't really lose that many games in this series. Anyways, this is the end of this episode. There will be one up later. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.